my next guest is best loved for one of our favourite sitcoms, with 18 million of us tuning in to Gavin and Stacey's return at Christmas. Gosh, that feels like another life, doesn't it? But Ruth Jones is back this week. It's her second novel. It's called Us Three. She joins me now, and it is lovely to see you, as always. And congratulations on the book, because I think anybody who's got friends, anyone who's got female friends, we know how important they are to us, especially right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very lucky that I have friends who I've known since I was in infant school, and I just thought to know people who go through life's journey with you, who, you know, the same people who came to my 18th, came to my dad's funeral, for example, and to share that bond, I just think is a wonderful thing and a great blessing in life. And as you say, especially now, with what everyone's going through, friendship couldn't be more important. So that's what I wanted to write about. And I've written about 3 Welsh girls, Catrin, Lana and Judith. And when they met on the first day of school, and when they were 8, they swore on a curly-whirly wrapper that they would always be there for each other, come what may. And when they get a bit older, something happens that breaks up this triangle. So it's all about whether friendship can stand the test of time. And I just think there's not a single mention of COVID in there. It's a very comforting book. My friend, a couple of my friends have read it, and one of them said, I just want to get back to it at night, and I don't want it to end because I love being in the world of this book, which is such a compliment.
No, it is. No, and she's right. It is a lovely world that you've created. Very believable. You know, you can see these characters in your head. That's the thing. And you can relate to them as well. And that's really important too.
Yes, and I think, I mean, I describe them as being different. The 3 of them are as different as chalk, cheese and chocolate. But for some reason it works, you know, and I think it's lovely to get to know them. I mean, I really felt like I'd got to know these 3 girls, even though they are completely fictitious. But they are good company, I think.
It must be really hard when you're finished, you know, when you type the words at the end, and I know that there's an immense relief that you've made your deadline and you've managed to do it and all of that, but you must miss them.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you just do get to know them, and you get to be part of their world. And also there are lots of other characters in the book who I also loved, like, for example, Judith's mother, Patricia. She's awful. I mean, she's a terrible woman. She's narcissistic, she's manipulative, she gaslights, but she's also funny and sexy, and you can't help but like her. Or you've got Catrin's parents, who are the epitome of the Welsh overprotective, very funny, melodramatic parents, and lots of other little characters in there that I really love. So it's the whole cast of characters, really, that I loved spending time with.
Yeah, and we could see it. I mean, I know I say this about a lot of books, but this one in particular, you know, I could see this as a film or a TV series. I know you don't write it like that, but should that happen, you know, it would work beautifully.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's although it's you know, this story, it does actually span over 4 decades.
Yeah, but you know,
it's great. But I think you'd have to work out whether you have a different actress to play each time zone, or whether you have prosthetics.
Yeah, you could, Ruth. They do it in The Crown. They do it in The Crown all the time.
That's
Every
true.
series, they change everyone. So it's fine. We've accepted it, and it's okay. It really is. But you're right about the friendship thing. I mean, I don't know what I would do without my friend that I've known from school. And we're still friends, and we know everything about each other, which is very comforting that you can... But you've got that shorthand, haven't you? Got that shorthand.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you can't ever get above yourself with friends who knew you when you were 6 in Mrs. Sparks' class or whatever. You know, you can't ever you can only be yourself with people who've known you all your life. And that is, as you say, very, very comforting, because, I mean, I dedicated my book to my bold and beautiful bad weather friends. And it was because, you know, my friends have been there with me for the bad times and the good. So.
Yeah, exactly. Now, look, I have to ask you, you know I have to ask you about Gavin and Stacey, because you must have been so thrilled at Christmas. And like I was saying, gosh, that feels like another world, doesn't it, when we were all sitting down watching that all together as a family. Will we get more, do you think? Is it a possibility? I know COVID has kind of screwed everything up, but...
I know. Well, it's lovely that people ask me, and I do get asked, and people always prefix it with, I'm really sorry to ask, and they always apologise. I mean, there's nothing to apologise for. It's lovely. I wish I could say yes. But the truth is, as it's always been the case, James and I love to write together in the same room.
Yes.
And that's just not possible at the moment because obviously he's in America and I'm in the UK. So, you know, there aren't any plans at the moment, but who knows?
Oh, it would be lovely. It would be so lovely because we just want to know what happens. You know, in a way, leaving it like that allows us to invent the way that we want it to happen. So that's quite good as well. But yeah, it would be absolutely lovely. But she is such a fantastic character. I mean, we know we shouldn't love her, but we do.
Oh, I know. I mean, she could easily be Banksy, couldn't she? Let's be honest.
Yes.
I think I can quite imagine Nessa doing that.
Nessa
She's glorious.
Yes.
She's a glorious character. I think the reason people love her and the reason I love her is because she does not care what other people think at all. And I think that's quite a good life philosophy to have, to not worry in the slightest what people think.
Exactly, and that gives you, as you know, playing a character, you can do whatever you like, and that is fantastic. And you're right about Banksy. Everybody says, you know, Banksy might well be a woman. We don't know.
Why assume it's a man?
Exactly, exactly. So look, are you knuckling down, and have you been knuckling down through the whole of lockdown, working on the next book?
I have started on the next book, and I'm also co-writing with David Peat. We're writing 3 television projects, so those are going well as well. I did a lot of clearing out in lockdown, a lot of sorting out the attic. But see, that was lovely in regards to friendship, because I found lots of letters from when I was younger. You know, from one friend wrote to me when she was like 11, and to have those letters, those physical letters, and to go back in time in that way and realise your friendship is just a lovely thing.
No, that's great. That's what I found when I was clearing out. It took me ages because I was finding these. And that's one thing I do think, don't get me wrong, emails, really good, really efficient, not the same as holding it. You know, if you get a loving message from somebody, it's actually better to have it, isn't it, in your hand?
Yes, because they physically wrote it, and there's something lovely about that, isn't there?
Oh, no, there definitely is. There really is. Well, look, you've obviously got a career now as a very successful novelist. I know the last one did incredibly well. And Us Three, it's out right now, isn't it? Out right now.
Yes, it's out now. And you can get it online. You can get it from your independent bookshop.
Absolutely.
Big ones. So yes, support your independent bookshops. They're very valuable to us.
You're absolutely right. Use it or lose it, Ruth. Thank you so much. Always a joy to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Great lady. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.